Hi everyone, once again welcome to the channel, and we are solving another important problem, 3 sum clauses. We have already solved like other sum related problems like 2 sum, 3 sum, 4 sum, 4 sum 2. All videos are on my channel. So in this problem what we need to do, we need to find out the sum of the closest sum pair of 3 numbers from the array such that its sum is closest to the given target, and all the 3 numbers selected are distinct number, not like repeated, and the answer is exactly one answer is in our array. So this is the example 1. We have array -1 2 1 -4 and target is 1. So what we can do, we can form all the triplet. One of the easiest solution, we can try to formulate all the triplet and sum them up and take the triplet whichever closest to the target. So how we can do that? So for forming all the triplet, we can just run a 3 nested for loop like for I. So for I is equals to 0 to n minus 2, as we have an element, we can run one loop like that. Second loop, we can run nested loop like j from I plus 1 up to n minus 1. So this will be n minus 2, this will be n minus 1, and the third loop which will be for k from j plus 1 to n. So this will help us to generate all the triplet. Now once we know the triplet, what we can do, we will sum the all the element of the we can create a sum from the 3 elements from the array, and then we need to also track the diff from the target minus sum or sum minus target, doesn't matter, as we need to take the absolute because the sum closest can be from both side of target. It is from left or right in the number line, if say. So we will create another variable diff. So initially diff we can initialize from the infinity or the max value, integer max value. Then we compare if this current absolute value of current diff is lesser than the absolute is like greater than the absolute value of the target minus the current sum. If this is, then this is the another like new diff for us, like which is closest to the target. So we will update our diff with this value, target minus sum, and also we will keep a variable result that will hold the sum of the 3 variable which is like the closest sum. So we can update this with the sum. So that's it. This is the idea for the naive approach. You can try to code, pause the video and try to code yourself. So I have already written the code over here. So this is the code which I have explained. So now if you see, the time complexity of this solution is O of n cube, as we are running 3 nested for loop, and the space complexity is O of 1. Can we do it further? So if you see this line carefully, there is a answer occurs exactly 1, and we need to return the sum of 3 different numbers, not the index. So can we do something to optimize, like sort the array and then try it out? So when we don't have to deal with the indexes, we just need to worry about the values. We can sort, like the sorting will rearrange the values and it will not impact our solution. So what we can do for solving this, we will sort this array first. So after sorting, this will become -4, -1, 1 and 1. So now what we will do, we will choose the first number as it is. So like we can run a for loop here. So for I 0 to n minus 1 or n basically. Now this whole array is sorted. So what we can do, for this current I, we will try to pick the j and k from like the start and the end. So we will initialize j from the I plus 1 and the k from the, oh this is 2, k from the n minus 1. Now what we need to do, we have to find out a pair which will like j and k, which sum with the nums of I is closest to the target, whichever, and then we will update the diff. So what we will do, we will run a nested while loop for the j less than k Then we will check this same condition which we did over here, like absolute diff and current target minus sum. So the sum will be again same, we will create the same value, the sum, and we will again check the same condition. Now the thing, how we will move this 2 pointer, like j and k are the 2 pointers. So this is basically nothing, is what it called 2 pointer approach. So when we need to update the 2 pointer, so as you can see, we have nums of I is fixed for this iteration, and j is here and k is here, and let's say target is our 1. So first -4 plus -1 plus 2. So this is the first sum, that is, let me calculate, which is -3, and now we have target 1. So that is fine. So now our diff will be -3 and result is also -3. So initially diff and result will be -3. Now what we are going to do, how to move the pointer, we need to find out how we will move j and k. So now if you see this current sum is 3, which is less than the target, which is 1. So we need to increase the current sum so that it can reach towards the target. So how to increase the current sum? We need to increase the sum, and the j is pointer is on the minimum value of our sorted data. So we can increase j over here. So if sum is lesser than the target, in that case we increase j by 1, j plus plus, otherwise we decrease our k by 1. So that's the idea. Now when we updated j, so new triplet become -4 plus 1 plus 2. So this is the new triplet and the sum is -1. So as you can see, -3, absolute of -3 is greater than the absolute of -1. So we will update our diff with the -1 new value. So diff will update with the new value, which is -1, and again we need to update our sum with that. This is the result, basically result we are keeping to the, so that we can return in the end. So that will be updated with the -1 as the result. Now this is what, again we need to check sum is less than target. So we increase j, but after increasing j it will cross that k. So we will terminate. Now we will try for other set of I, j, k. So this is the idea. Why using sorting plus 2 pointer approach, you can try to code yourself by pausing the video. So let's implement the code. So for coding part, we need all the variable as it is. Just we will modify this piece of code, and we also need this piece of code over here. So let's remove this piece and just update over here. Now before this, I need to define j and k. So int j is from I plus 1 and k is from n minus 1, and here we can remove this condition like this. So now once we got this defined, we know I, j, k, we get the sum. Then we again check if diff is greater than this, then we update our diff with this value and result. Now just we need to play with the point, and before this we also need to update our j and k. So this piece of code we need to wrap around the while j less than k. So we will wrap it around and let's format it. Now we need to just play around the j. If sum lesser than target, then j plus plus, else k minus minus. So this is what in the end we know the answer in the result variable. Let's compile the code and see if it is compilable, and passing the one test case we are getting wrong answer over here. Instead of -1 we should get 2. So let's again see, the constraint is greater than diff. So sum minus target, that is fine, result is the current sum. So this can be n minus I plus 1. Oh, the very important step we miss here, sorting. So we need to sort the array before doing anything. So sort the nums. So let's try to run code again, and as you can see we are getting expected answer. Let's try a submit. So it got accepted. Now what is the time complexity of this code? As you can see, we are running one for loop first, so this will run n time, and nestedly we are running a 2 pointer code that will run like both j and k together run n steps. So this is n into n. So the time complexity of this solution is O of n square, where n is the length of, and space complexity again we are using just variables, but the sorting may take, if you consider sorting, that takes log of n. So that's it. If you like the solution, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also share the video in your friend circle. Thanks for watching.